And Tommy, will you check and see if that shipment of fudge bars came in with the last order? Right. Thought I told you to stay out of here.
Relax, Mickelson. He's deaf. I don't hear so good.
We gave you a whole week. What do you say, sport?
Well, why pick on me? I'm small time. I only got 8 drivers, and each guy can only service enough machines to pay his own way and make a few dimes for the company. Why pick on me?
Here's the way we figure it, Mickelson. We sign up your 8, the next 5, the next 3. No job's too small for Amalgamate.
That's how we grow, sport.
You're a businessman. You believe in growth, don't you?
What do my drivers get out of it?
Something you cannot buy. Safety.
Safety?
Like your driver the other day out on Prospect Avenue. We read in the paper they took 20 stitches in him. Now, something like that could never happen to a member of our union. Makes sense, don't it, sport?
Well, how much?
Dues are $4 a week for each driver. You take it from their wages.
Last week you told me it was $3 a man.
Inflation, sport. You didn't join last week. Next week the price goes up to $5.
You just send the dues to our office. Here's the address. Go on, take it.
You'll find us real easy to get along with. No agitators, no pickets, no demands. Best union in town.
What if my drivers don't go for it?
We know you got a business to run. You ain't got time for petty grievances. You start drawing service from Amalgamated right now. We'll talk to the drivers.
You won't sell them.
We sold you, didn't we?
Step number 1. On the 9th day of December, year not specified, 2 men met in the back room of a wig maker's shop on West 46th Street. One of them was a man by the name of Shannon. The other was me, Albert Bonacorsi, Assistant District Attorney, Borough of Manhattan, City of New York.
Shannon?
Hi, Al.
Keep you waiting long?
Not long enough.
That paper's 10 days old.
Know anybody can read the Sunday Times in a week?
Drama section, huh? You a playgoer, Shannon?
Tonight I am. I got a brunette and 2 tickets for Sunrise at Campobello.
Are they good seats?
Best in the house. Cost me $14.
Uh-huh. Here. Look these over.
Credentials. Made out to Martin W. Gressler. Who's he?
You? West Side. You're gonna join up with a goon squad.
Fiendishly clever. What am I supposed to be?
A good all-around persuader. You break bones, windows, smash property, threaten people.
Sounds like a $1 a day shopper.
That clipping says you're wanted in Kansas City.
ADW, huh?
I wouldn't advise you to get picked up by the police with that on you.
What's the story?
Seems like a couple of bright boys have moved in and set up a phony union. They printed themselves a charter. They're blackjacking members and collecting dues.
Got any names?
2. Stuart Drager and Hugh Morrell, originally from Baltimore. They hit small independent trucking outfits, delivery companies, canteen services, things like that. They're working hard at it and they're growing fast.
In other words, you join up to stay out of the hospital.
Either that or the employer joins to stay in business. There's one exception. A bakery owner by the name of Herman Steinfeld. He's fighting them. Matter of fact, most of the information we have came from him.
What do we need to blow him out of the water?
Solid evidence. The few people who could help are too frightened to testify.
Where do I start?
The union office. Wander in and try and get yourself a job.
Uh-huh. Where did I work last?
Detroit. I've got a friend out there. Belongs to a real union. Legitimate labor unions despise these strong-arm boys as much as we do. My friend's name and number is in the back of the card. If anybody wants to call him, he'll phone you up a good reference for you.
All right. Anything else?
Lavelle's out of state on an extradition. Your contact man will be Ed Carney.
When do you want me to start?
Yesterday.
That figures.
Oh, Shannon, my wife's sister is in town. Springfield, Ohio girl. Wife's showing her the sights.
I'll have to pass, Al. I got a rule. No blind dates.
Who's asking? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
What's this? Expense money?
No. I just wouldn't want you to get stuck with those 2 tickets to Campobello.
Here's $1.
What's this for?
For your wife and her sister. They'll want a glass of grape at intermission.
Mickelson came through, 32 bucks.
32 bucks.
So your name's Gressler, huh? Never heard of you, sport.
You're in the wrong place, big boy. Try the washroom down the hall.
Thanks, I'll remember.
Maybe you didn't read the name on the door, sport.
I read it. Don't mind me. Go ahead with what you're doing.
Wait a minute. All right, fella. What's your story?
Got a pencil and paper? I'll write it down for you.
Go ahead, Stu. Frisk him.
It's traveling light. Take a look, Huey.
What do you want here?
A job?
We're full up.
I heard different.
You heard wrong.
Thought you might be able to use a few pounds of extra beef.
Where did you work last?
Detroit?
You know, that's close enough to check.
My ex-boss, phone him.
Why bother, Huey? Let me show Sport the door.
Try it and you'll open it on your knees. Next time I put you down, they'll feed you through a tube.
Hello, honey. I want to talk to Detroit. I want Avenue 9, 0937. I want to talk to Dan Parsons. Oh. My number is Whitehall 3, 8099.
Give this bum a week, we'll be working for him.
We're growing, Stu, but nothing like what we can do if we really start organizing. Besides, Charlie here's got references. Hello. Hello, I want to talk to Dan Parsons. What'd you say your name was, Charlie?
Marty Gressler.
Marty Gressler. Yeah, that's right. So far, you're still alive.
Don't scare me.
Hello? Let me talk to Dan Parsons. I'm calling for a guy named Marty Gressler. No, this ain't him, but he's here in my office. Said you could tell me how strong he is. Yeah? Well, that's good. Oh, wait a minute, I'll ask him. Said he wants you back in Detroit. He's got a job for you.
I got a job here.
Sorry, not now. Yeah, I'll tell him. Thanks, Parsons.
Now you happy?
Okay, you're good. But you came to us.
So?
So you work at our price.
Like what?
Like $1.50 a week.
Not enough.
Plus a percentage of the take. But that's only if you help us knock a rough customer into line. We ought to have a sample of your work.
Ask him.
We'll see how good you are in action. We've been trying to swing a guy for months now.
Who is he?
Some lousy Dutchman runs a bakery. Name's Steinfeld.
How long do we wait?
There's the Dutchman now.
Stay in the car, Stu. Okay, Marty. Show off.
Got a minute, Pop. We want to talk to you.
You no good thieves. You go to jail for this.
Don't get excited, Pop. This is just a little business talk.
Yeah, such business.
We thought you might have changed your mind about your drivers joining our union. After all, you're a smart man, Pop.
No, never. They say not 1 cent. I talk to my men.
You'd better talk to him some more, old man, while they can talk back.
I put 2 men on each truck with baseball bats. You not beat up any more men.
Look, Pop, this is the last time around. It's $10 a week for each driver, or we'll make you a life member for 10,000.
10,000. You crazy.
Think of it this way, Pop. You got a big investment in this bakery chain. 10,000's cheap. We're giving you a rock-bottom rate.
I come to this country with nothing. What I have, I work hard to get. I don't let dirty thieves steal it from me.
Oh, you got it all wrong, Pop. We're trying to protect you. We won't let anybody steal from you.
Not 1 penny. You kill me first.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I go now.
Well, you can't.
Maybe he needs a bruise.
We'll give him one where it shows. South Street. Keep going straight. When you get to 4th Avenue, turn right. Marty, you stay in the car. Stu and me want the pleasure.
Your hand.
A double park and keep the motor running. When we get back, just pull out natural.
Right.
You got the perfume?
See those goofs clear that place? Pow! Empty in 30 seconds.
What'd you use?
Valeric acid. Just like a breath of spring.
The old man will never get rid of that stench.
I'd sure like to see his face, wouldn't you, Sport?
He can't do business in that store again.
When you're dealing with a guy who thinks he's tough, you gotta handle the situation. Right, Marty?
Right.
You know any better ways to handle a tough guy?
Yeah. Couple.
Step number 2. That night, following the stench bombing of Herman Steinfeld's bakery store on South Street, Special Investigator Shannon accompanied the 2 phony union organizers to Steinfeld's main bakery.
Hi, Pop.
We heard you had a little accident at your number 3 store. We're back to offer you the same protection as before. Same deal.
They say the postman only rings once. You're lucky, Pop. Here we are ringing twice.
Schweinhund!
Let's get out of here!
Hold it! Back off!
Okay, slow down. Looks like you're gonna pay your way, Marty.
Yeah, nice job, Gressler.
I didn't want any holes in me either.
Who'd have thought that stupid Dutchman would start a war?
The next time we sit on him, he don't get up. If the word gets around he stood us off, them other jerks will get the same idea.
Yeah, we gotta throw a block on that old man quick.
You know something, Marty?
What's that?
If I didn't know better, I'd swear you were bringing us bad luck.
Step number 3. In late morning of the following day, Shannon managed to shake himself free from the 2 extortionists long enough to call his contact man, Ed Carney. Shortly before noon, they met at the public library, 5th Avenue at 41st Street.
How you doing?
Not too bad. Till Bonacorsi's Detroit friend came through. Gave me a great send-in.
Good. You got anything?
They're hot on Steinfeld. We moved in on his place. I'll say this, the old boy's got guts.
Steinfeld try to use it?
Mm-hmm. I didn't want him to face a second-degree murder charge. I talked him out of it.
That Stent's job in the store on South Street. Drager and Murrell?
Drager, Morrell, and Gressler. I'd been made if I tried to do anything.
You stayed clear. You're not implicated.
No. How's the getaway driver? You do any good?
No witnesses. We're still right where we were. At the starting line.
We might be off and running. We're picking up some acid tonight.
Who from?
Wholesale druggist. Don't know where he's located yet.
What's the... What's the target?
The main plant. They want to hit Steinfeld hard enough to close him out.
I'll pass the word.
As soon as they set a date and time, I'll get back to you. One more thing.
Yeah?
Drag and Morrell. They're a couple of real cutie pies. Give them a wide berth.
There's only one guy we're worried about.
Yeah?
A fella by the name of Gressler.
He's not so tough.
That's what I mean. Tell him to be careful, huh?
Step number 4. Late that same night, Murrell, Drager, and Shannon paid a visit to a drug supply warehouse near the waterfront.
Who's there? Who is it?
Cash customers, Doc.
Did you bring the money?
What about the stuff?
Over this way.
Sure that's the good stuff?
You got a nose.
You look pale.
That stuff will clot your blood.
You guys sure you know what you're doing? 5 gallons? I never heard of nobody wanting more than half a pint of this stuff.
Maybe we take a bath in it. What do you care?
With 5 gallons, you can stink up everything from here to the Bronx. This is real special stuff, you know. You have any idea how it acts?
You tell us, Doc.
It soaks into anything. Wood, paint, plaster, even concrete.
No fooling.
And you never get rid of the smell either. You drop some of this on a concrete floor and you might as well rip it up with a jackhammer.
How about metal, Doc?
Well, there's no difference. It goes right into the pores. Chunk of metal would have to rust away before you got rid of the smell.
Can't wash it off either, huh, Doc?
Are you kidding? Well, soap won't touch it. Neither will kerosene, turpentine, cleaning fluid, you name it. Once you got this stuff on something, you gotta bury it. I mean deep.
And how about your skin?
Well, it's the same thing. It don't wash off. It's gotta wear off. It'd take months. You wouldn't be able to stand yourself. Neither would anybody else.
You remember all that, Doc?
Yeah, sure.
You tell anybody who bought this and you'll be a living, breathing testimonial. Drive in and park right here. That time of the night, the street's deserted except for the bakery trucks.
You sure we can find a spot?
The Dutchman always leaves the loading zone open. We can park in between the trucks. Nobody will ever see us.
How do we get in?
The lock's an old one. A 2-year-old could pop it.
How about an alarm?
There ain't any. I cased it last week. Now, when we get inside, we'll work from the far ends toward the door. We leave 2 gallons near the entrance. Then we each take one and move to a corner. Smash them against the wall.
Man, that trap's gonna smell like night blooming jasmine.
We'll be out in 30 seconds. We toss the other 2 jugs as we leave.
You got a rod, Sport?
Extortion rap's one thing, murder's something else. You never carry a gun, you never burn.
Yeah, and what about the other night? That goofy Dutchman nearly bent all 3 of us. I'm packing my .45. You wouldn't be getting a little yellow, would you, Sport?
I don't know. What do you think, Stu?
Huh?
When I flopped you into that chair, how'd it look to you from there? Let's go eat. Got a drop for you, it's all here.
Come on, Marty, let's go.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Hey, mister, you dropped your... Shut up. Well, he dropped his matches.
Here's a buck. Take a walk.
Matchbook saver, huh?
Hold it right there. You're under arrest.
We're sending a crew to clean this up and send an ambulance for that one. Better stand by till it gets here.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Just like in the movies, huh? Boy, they're gone, but the memory lingers on.
Figures, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
Get too close to a skunk, it'll stink every time.